On this episode, I don't know what we're doing. We got a lot to do still. So the last thing we did was get the steering assembly fabbed up, tacked in, and functioning so we can steer the truck. We built a brace to hold it on the cab. We built a brace to hold it on the frame. We had to cut away some of the motor mount in order to get the rod to pass through. You can't weld the brace on the cab with the cab still on the truck, so got to take the motor out to get to the motor mount part to weld that up. And then I read this article about perfectionism in hot rodding. It's on Roadkill. And basically what it says is we're wasting too much of our own time trying to make everything perfect. Perfect panels, perfect everything else, when we really should just be building it and driving it, because that's what we wanted to do in the first place. So I'm not saying I'm going to dial it back a little bit, but what I am saying is we can work just as well and overlook some of the small stuff, patch it up with Bondo and keep going, and start enjoying the truck instead of striving for that perfect car presence. It's not going to SEMA. I don't want to win the Riddler. I just want to get this thing together, get it back to the owner so they can drive it. So I'm going to change my tack a little bit. So what I think is I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the cab off, set it on the box. That way I can weld on the cab. And at the same time, we can get the exhaust back in the truck. And then I have to fab up mounts for the exhaust hangers. Then I'll pull the motor out, weld up the motor mount, put the motor back in, put the cab back on, put the fenders on so I can get the running boards on because those have to be glued. Then we can blow the whole thing apart again and get to bodywork and paint. We got to measure for drive shaft still. I don't think that's big a deal. I got to get the grill re-chromed. I don't think that's a big deal. If you look at it too long, you start thinking of everything. So stay focused on something you can accomplish today. So today we're going to pull the cab off. We're going to weld up this mount, get it secured, and then I think we'll start working on the exhaust and get our exhaust hangers in. Let's go. Let's do it. So I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So I welded it to the cab here, and then I welded the seam there and on the inside. And then I'm pretty sure that this is sturdy enough, but I'm gonna go ahead and build another little bracket. It's gonna run in here and go along the top. So let's get a template making machine.
I had a dream the other night. I was dressed up all in black, wearing my finest clothes, riding a brand new Cadillac. 6 strong friends by my side, gonna take up my slack. I ain't gonna wake up, no, I ain't coming back. Deep and cold, down in the graveyard ground, cold and deep. Rest up easy, trouble no more. Always been a fighter, I guess that is my fault. My whole life has been a battle, but I finally got caught. Shot down stone cold graveyard there, trying to rise above. Way too much blind faith, baby, way too little love. I keep some money in my guitar case, save up for the man would dig my grave. 9 foot, 10 foot, 11 foot down, deep and cold in the graveyard ground. Rest up easy, trouble no more. Cold and deep, deep and cold in the graveyard ground. Heaven ain't gonna suit me, angel can't sing no blues. Already been to hell, baby, and paid that devil my dues. So pull me down deep and cold, where I can get some peace. I can feel the cars roll by, oh Lord, I need some sleep. Rest up easy, cold and deep, deep and cold on the graveyard ground. Rest up easy, trouble no more. Nine foot way too shallow, 10 foot ain't enough, 11 foot will almost do, man. Show me a little love. Pull me down deep and cold, where I can get some peace. Where the midnight train won't call my name, where poor so rest in peace. Rest up easy, trouble no more. Rest up easy, deep and cold. Rest up easy, trouble no more. Deep and cold.
So we got the piece on the truck welded up for the steering. Next, I'm gonna put the exhaust together so we can figure out where to put the exhaust hangers. So I knew that I put the hardware in a box, but then I had to open every box. So label your bags, label your boxes. So we took the exhaust to a local powder coater, had it powder coated with ceramic, keep it from rusting. And I don't remember how this goes together.
Lord, I got me a lazy woman. Don't know why she hang around. Spends all day on my couch, half a night on town. Here she comes, trying to call me honey. Got a fist out, want just a little more of my money. I give that woman all the love I can. She's gonna give it away to some other man. Lately things they don't seem the same. Middle of the night she called out somebody else's name. Come home from work, trying to clear my head. Found some other man's shoes underneath my bed. I ain't never had no Stacey Adams shoes before. Lord, I got a lazy woman. You know she's gotta go. My friends come around saying, man, I told you so. She got a handful of gimme, mouth full of much obliged. Lord, that lazy woman, oh, she make me so tired. The lazy woman, or lazy woman blues.
Do you ever have an idea so bad you just really can't get rid of it? So I take the exhaust hanger I turn it over. I mount it to the transmission mount bar, and now instead of an exhaust hanger, it's an exhaust support. So it's still going to flex a little bit, but it's only going to flex like this. All I got to do is clean this off, weld this bolt, and then boom, it's on. And then I do the same thing to the other side. And then all I have to do is mount some back here. Before you start shaking your head. Didn't you just talk about the story about perfection and just getting it done? Yes, I did.